Finally tonight, Rutgers University is celebrating the...
Hello, Gail. Thank you for taking the time to answer my questions. First question is, currently at your bank, there's 27% difference between male and female salaries. How do you feel about that?
Well, I don't think so, actually. I mean, we pay equally. So we wouldn't be accredited as we just have been in terms of the Equal Opportunity EOW Act if we didn't actually have, because it's very rigorous, attested and assessed, if we didn't have pay equity.
That's a great answer, Gail. Next question is, how do you feel about employees coming up to you with any issues or if they don't like something about the company?
For us, we love debate and discussion, and I love our employees to raise the issues that they think are unfair or they think aren't working well. In fact, we've just run a diversity survey across our entire organization for that very purpose, to get the feedback of what do we do well and what don't we do so well.
Now, my next question is actually about your salary. In the papers I read that you made $10 million last year. How do you feel about such a large disparity between executive salaries versus the regular jobs such as teachers or butchers?
That is unfair.
Look, talking about executive...
It's a question. And to be fair, executive salaries are a big issue.
Oh, I agree, but...
Yeah. Firstly, I'd say don't always believe the numbers you read. That would be the first thing I'd say.
Well, how much did you earn?
I earned a lot, but nothing like that, because as you know, the remuneration's broken into various components, and about 2/3 of it is connected to performance and over time. So, having said that, there's no doubt that executive remuneration, particularly in the financial service industry, is high. There's no doubt about that, and it's always a very difficult topic to talk about, and so I appreciate that too. Certainly this is a topic for boards, and I can absolutely assure you that at Westpac the board spends a lot of time focused on the right corporate governance around executive remuneration for its executives. It wants to attract and retain very high quality executives, because that matters in the industry. It wants to obviously make sure that it's comparative with regard to other executives in that industry. I agree, it's a huge gap.
And my last question is, currently there's many more senior level male positions than female. Do you think the problem exists in your bank? And if it does, how would you address this issue?
And look, I'd have to say I think the time has come for this. It's a major topic of focus, of attention right now this year, and long overdue. So I'm really encouraged by the momentum that we actually have across corporate Australia and in a range of institutions to actually put this issue fairly and firmly on the agenda and make some real substantive progress. We have, if you take our senior cohort of leaders in the organization, so we have close to 40,000 people. It's more or less the top 10%, a little more than 4,000. 33% of that cohort of leaders are women today. So our target for 2014 is to move that to 40%.
She's kind of just the most amazing ever. It's kind of ridiculous.
She has turned out to be the voice of her generation. I'm an actress, and she is the real deal.
She brings a voice to the voiceless.
I'm very grateful for everything she's doing for our country and also for women around the world.